Good afternoon, and welcome to a brief presentation, orientation, and welcome to Thomas College. We're very excited to have the first year students coming in the fall of 2020. Many things are happening, many things are changing, but again, that's to be expected because you're transitioning into the world of college. My name is Dr. Richard Biffle. I'm a professor of education and anthropology. I also teach archaeology, and in addition to that, I teach STEAM, science, technology, engineering, art, and math for EDGE program and also the education program. This brief conversation really has to do with what you're going to be expecting when you come to Thomas, what you're going to be expecting as you transition out of homes, out of communities, out of other places and spaces as you arrive to Thomas. No doubt you have heard about all the different kinds of things that Thomas is doing to reopen the campus. We are requiring people to adhere to the policies, regulations, and procedures that we're putting into place to safeguard our college community. That is critically important. So the notions and ideas associated with wearing face masks, with washing our hands, with social distancing, these will be constants as you come to the college campus. Also included in this will be protocols and procedures related to classes, classrooms, and other kinds of interactions on campus. The realities of a changing world require us to adapt, adjust, and as my daughter always reminds me, to pivot, because it's not the same as it used to be. We're in a new era of teaching and learning. It is still exciting, it is still an adventure, it is still an exploration, and it is something that we all commit ourselves to with a passion. So what can you expect as you transition to Thomas? Well, one of the things is there's a certain level of independence that you're all going to go through. Independence in terms of being away from home, family, and being constantly told what to do. There's an expectation that you're going to be able to plan, organize, develop ideas, engage in pursuits of education that are somewhat different from the education you've received. There's a certain work ethic that you're going to have. You're going to have to be able to read and write, because many of the things that you're going to experience here have to do with problem solving, critical thinking, thinking outside the box, design theory, deep thinking, deep reflection, writing, and communicating in terms of oral communication as well as written communication. Those are expectations when you come to college. You're going to have a wide variety of different professors, different instructors, different people from different backgrounds, but who have really quite extraordinary experiences in terms of life, teaching, working with students, working with people. These people will be your guides, your facilitators, and your mentors as you transition over the 4-year period of time, or maybe in some cases a 3-year period of time that you're here. What can you expect from the community? Well, quite a bit when you start to think about it. Thomas has a wide array of opportunities for you to explore, for you to become involved in, for you to become aware of. These opportunities are critically important because, again, as you work through ideas, work through conversations and discussions, these are things you'll take with you upon graduating when you get out into your own particular career path and career field. So there's a connection between what we do in the classrooms, the interactions we have in other places and spaces on campus, and your future. The challenges of COVID-19 have presented so many different things related to how we will interact. I encourage you to read the messages that you get from the college, understand certain kinds of things and ideas, be in contact with people, and again, if you have any questions, feel free to ask those questions. All of you have been placed in a wide variety of classes and courses for the fall. These courses are going to be delivered through various platforms. Some will be face-to-face, some will be hybrid courses, some will be online courses only. The ability to adapt and adjust to these kinds of situations will benefit everyone involved. Some of you will have skill sets that are different from other people. Some of you are used to different types of interactions. It's with the notion and idea that we're trying to create a healthy and safe community, one in which we can all be engaged and optimize our opportunities to learn from each other. There are many clubs and other kinds of organizations on campus that you may choose to affiliate with. The students here have a high percentage of interaction and involvement and participation in these clubs, and I would encourage you to take advantage of those opportunities as they present themselves. Support and assistance is critically important outside of the classroom because it's not just faculty, but it's also staff. It's also other people that work at Thomas that are here to engage you in a wide variety of ways. So when we start looking at student services, when we start looking at student activities, when we start looking at other kinds of programs, athletics, these kinds of opportunities also present themselves in very dynamic and wonderful ways. To parents, I would simply say, as a parent or as someone who sent someone to college once upon a time, it is a transition period. It's locked in kinds of ideas associated with what I call letting go. And letting go is really challenging. And I would add to the fact that at this particular time, with the number of issues and challenges we're facing, it is even more difficult in some instances to let go. But please be assured that your sons and your daughters will receive our highest level of attention because we realize they're valuable assets that come not only from your home and your communities and your neighborhoods, but also they are the future leaders, they are the future people that will help guide us to better times and better places. So as we begin to think about these things, there are many, many things to consider. Once again, please read your text messages that you get from the college. Please understand that these kinds of things are critically important of communication. Also understand that as we are proceeding with CDC-guided information in terms of coming back to college, practice the things hopefully that you have been practicing, wearing a face mask, washing hands, also the notion and idea of social distancing. These things are critically important as we come into the fall. And last and certainly not least, look at this as an experience of a lifetime. It's a privilege to come to college. Not everybody gets the opportunity to come. Not everybody gets the opportunity to be engaged. And again, as things work out, as things will begin to change, we are confident as a college that you will become part of an extraordinary community of learners, an extraordinary community of voices, and an extraordinary community of people. So once again, thank you all for choosing to come to Thomas College. Look forward to seeing you. My students know me as Dr. B, and that's a really high honor when you can get renamed, and that works out really, really well. So take care of yourselves for the rest of the summer. Prepare yourselves once again for an extraordinary adventure, and we look forward to seeing you. As we say in Hawaii, mahalo a nui loa. Take care and be safe.
Hi guys, my name is Sam. I'm going into my third and final year here at Thomas as an elementary education major. When I came to Thomas, I did Early Start as a student. I tutored it last year, and I'm a student assistant for the program this year. Early Start was one of the best decisions I could have ever made. The class I took, along with a few I had from high school, are allowing me to graduate early, and it also helped my transition to campus a ton, and I hope it will for you too. Being on campus a week before the rest of your peers helps to get to know the lay of the campus, to have some friends and some resources and know who to go to if you get kind of lost or, have any questions about where to go, what to do, etc. The faculty, staff, and student workers in this program are phenomenal, and we come from many different backgrounds and ties of campus, so we are a great resource to have. I am hoping that your transition goes as smoothly as mine. See you soon.
Hi everyone, my name is Kelsie Jardine. I'm a senior studying secondary education mathematics, and this will be my 4th year as part of the Early Start program. I took philosophy as an incoming first year in 2017, which feels like it was 10 years ago. I tutored philosophy for the next 2 years, and now this year I'm going to be a student assistant for y'all. My favorite part about being help for the Early Start program is getting to mentor y'all and watch you go from very nervous and anxious high school seniors into confident and competent college freshmen. It's quite the transition y'all are about to go through, and I'm just excited to be part of it and hype you up and be your cheerleader through it all. I'm gonna do anything I can to help you guys out. I know you're gonna all do great, and I can't wait to hopefully see you very, very soon.